What is up, everybody? We're going to go kicking it off tonight. You already know it's the Detroit Pistons, New York Knicks, MSG 7:30. You can watch it on TNT, True TV, and on Max Matter. MSG is going to be lit. The Knicks lead the series 1-0. Right now, the line is 6.5 for the Knicks. The over-under is 221.5 points, okay, for those out there who likes to do the gamble. Now, the Knicks aim to, to capitalize on that dramatic game one, which featured a 21-zip fourth quarter run with a strong performance by Cam Payne off the bench, which will be desperately be needed in this game. The bench needs to show up. Somebody's got to be that sixth man, that fifth man, because they need that going into, the game. You can't just rely on Cat and Brunson, which did well, because they did good. Now, Mikal Bridges did step off offensively, but he had low, even though they really used him very low during the game. But when they needed him, he hit the three, he hit those little jumpers, the little floaters. He was there consistently. And now Cade Cunningham was locked down by OG Anunoby, so he needs to step up, see if he can get away from those traps. And let me tell you, they can hope that they can go rebound a little bit better because the Knicks dominated everything. Bench performance is going to be key tonight, all right? With Deuce McBride and Shamit looking to bounce back because they were quiet, and usually those two guys do very, very well, and they are at MSG, so they should look, pretty good when they're in the game. Now, a critical matchup now is, of course, Josh Hart. He's in foul trouble, but of course, he's defending the best player on the other side, outside of OG Anunoby, who's most likely always going to be on Cunningham because of the size. There's no one else to D up on him, but Hart needs to watch the fouls because Hart is also Dean Duran and all these bigger guys underneath to compensate for Cat when he's on the floor, because Cat is not defending the bigger guys either, because he struggles with that, well, of course, defensively. Now, the Pistons, I say Stewart is questionable with a knee injury, which is okay for the Knicks. Bad for the Pistons because he is their enforcer. Now, that's going to weaken them off the bench because now you get when Durant sits down, who can come up with them? The Knicks defense intensity has to stay there in this game as it was on and off during the first game. This game, they have to keep it up, that intensity throughout the whole game, keep focus along with the offense. Now, Jalen Brunson, of course, is in playoff form. So is Karl-Anthony Towns, making their first playoff game as Knicks. They were doing very, very well. The Knicks are predicted now to win tonight by 3. So you know what? I'm going to go with the Knicks by 5, okay? That's tonight. So let's keep going. Now, game 2 tonight is going to be the Nugs and the Clippers, okay? Now, the first game was very, very close. 10 p.m. on TNT, True TV Max. They're going to be in Denver. Nuggets lead the series 1-0, okay? And the Clips right now are favored 1.1, or the Clips are under 1.5. The over-under is 218.5 for those who are out there, doing their stuff. So I'm not going to say who's out there doing what. Now, the Clippers, they built a nice 15-point lead in the second quarter, but ultimately fell to the Nuggets in that first game in overtime, okay? Jokić was a joker. He had maybe a triple-double, was nabbed of a rebound, but he was a 1 rebound short of a triple-double. Michael Porter Jr. needs to step up in this game. He was absent in that first game, which is critical because this is only a 6 to 7 man rotation that Denver is playing with out there. They don't have any depth. So every starter needs to come up and play. Aaron Gordon stepped up, but now Porter Jr. also needs to step up, okay? Now, only 3 points in 26 minutes. That's all he put up. Now, there might be some coaching changes. He might come off the bench just to give him a little bit of a boost and, push him to do a little bit better. Now, the Clippers, they were troubled by turnovers. They had 20 turnovers in that first game. And let me tell you right now, that is an issue. And Kawhi Leonard played a good game, so did James Harden, but the rest of the team needs to come up there and limit those turnovers in order for them to be effective and win this game. Now, it's going to be a close game, but with the Clippers being who they are, I'm going to give this game to the Denver Nuggets again. With Porter Jr. showing up and them doing what they got to do at home in Denver. Watch out for the Clips. That's the 10 o'clock game. I'm Jose Candelario. This is the Jose Candelario Show with a quick preview for your Monday night NBA action.